And is the operative word, because I regret to inform you that the sausage castle has in fact burned to the ground.
Oh.
I know. So, it's out there. It was out there in the swamplands near Orlando and completely destroyed in the fire. And we'll see if they get to rebuild and or if it's donations, insurance, or what the deal is.
Yeah.
Unclear.
Oh, yeah. Well, now we just have to, no more sausage castles. They could just, the alligators can go crazy there.
I know, right? Holy crap. Did you see that one on TV this morning?
Was that the one that was like the size of a small Buick walking across a path? And there were like two people that like 8 feet away taking a picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are those people taking a picture?
Okay.
I might be, freaking out over the fact that I was ankle deep in slush. Mm-hmm. Running into Target this morning. Mm-hmm. But I would much rather be ankle deep in slush than to be wandering through a wildlife area and then have, an alligator larger than a smart car cross my path. Sorry, no, cold is good.
Yeah. Well, that thing is huge and it looks like a total dinosaur. And I mean, honestly, I kind of wondered if it's real because, alligators look like they're all, or crocodiles or whatever, alligators, I guess, they look really slow. But when they want to run, it's amazing how fast they can go on those short, squatty legs. Mm-hmm. And I would not be that close.
No.
Because if he decided to be hungry, you're toast.
I was just totally, it ran around. I was like, no. And the bugs, I like the cold. Okay. I'm very fond with the cold.
As she says, sitting there with her down packable jacket on right now.
It's a little chilly in here today.
In the studio. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So I love this. Devon, England, I don't know what you call it, the Shire of Exeter. Sex workers are pissed off of having people that waste their time or try to, quote unquote, screw them out of money. So they've started a John shaming site. And so they're like calling out these people that are bad customers. How great is that? And it's also a public service because people are finding out their partners who are, they're getting thrown into the bus huge. How great is that?
Don't not pay your sex partner. No, your sex. The folks that are sex workers are not idiots, and if they're in, what's going through there, this is how they're paying their mortgage. This is how they're feeding themselves. This is how they're feeding their kids. This is the choice. Whatever reason they've made to make this choice, pay them.
Well, and so it's this website, right? And it's kind of like a forum, but these sex workers post names, descriptions, and even phone numbers of customers accused of being time wasters, violent, or making pervy requests.
Okay, that last one I'm not so sure about. If you're being violent or you're not paying or you're wasting, I'm not exactly sure what time wasting means, but no, I mean the request. I mean that's sort of one of the reasons you would go to a sex worker. But if it's a bait and switch, I could sort of see that.
Yeah,
paid for one thing, wanted another, or something like that. Yeah.
Well, one of the posts put up by Jessica 201, she said there was a man who removed a condom during a session without her noticing.
Oh yeah, nope.
Yep. And then there was another time waster who she said was back to the old tricks. So watch out. So and all the sex workers are watching it, and these people are being, avoided now. So, in addition to caught by partners. Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah, that's definitely not a list you want to be on.
No. Remember they used to do that here in Minnesota? I mean, I think they might still do it. They publish the mugshots.
Yes,
Yeah. For years, my...
you can get... There's mugshot newspapers down at like the Bobby and Steve's. I don't...
But they posted what? And they were organized in a special place.
Oh, okay.
It was like very easy and they were kind of spotlighted. And one reason why I used to find this entertaining to look at, because the guy I used to be married to, his sister was undercover and she was a decoy. Mm-hmm. And they finally had to take her off the street because after a certain period of time...
Everyone knew it, yeah.
Yeah, they burned her. But, she at one point held the record for the most John detail arrests, and we're sitting here at Thanksgiving one year going, should we be proud? We're trying to figure this out. We're all kind of debating this, What
I want to know is and it could be male or female, because there's plenty of folks out there that'll take that. Is it someone gunning for a record?
I know.
Through there.
I know.
Is it still a record? Although I think some of it's been stopped, some of the methods and stuff like that, but even so, yeah.
Can I just tell you what used to freak me out is to watch her get ready to go to work. Now, do you have any kind of a stereotype in your mind about how she might get ready and dolled up to go do this? Do you have any guesses on it?
The biggest thing I'd have to say would probably be just a little extra makeup and maybe some big hair.
Okay. In fact,
or
what she used to do, and I'm not making this up, her parents have a horse farm, okay? And she would put on, not sexy clothes at all. And she'd actually go out and get dirt from the paddock and kind of get it all over. She went out there and she's a cute girl, okay, but she roughed herself up.
So she went as she was the homeless that was going to do something in an alley for $5.
Yeah,
that sort of deal. Okay, so she was not not your TV hooker.
No, but it was kind of hard to make her not adorable. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I remember going, seriously? And guys in expensive cars. In fact, one of the high-ranking person from the U of M approached her and got arrested. So that was fun. All right, coming up. Wow, it's been a long time since we've had a human on car action, and thank you, Dayton, Ohio. Here it is.
Going back to what I said about trying desperately not to judge people, but vehicle. I can understand like fruit and other things. I really can. My brain can begin to sort of go there. But cars. Oh my God!
There's edges. There's tetanus. Huge risk of tetanus here.
And I'm assuming that it's a guy. Okay. And I don't have a penis. But there are just certain places if I had a penis
just borrow one occasionally.
that I don't want to put the penis.
If I owned one personally, I'd be very careful as to where I put it.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Then again, though, if all of a sudden we were given one for like 24 hours, God knows what I'd do. I have no idea.
I would probably desperately see how difficult it actually is to urinate in a toilet without splashing all over.
Oh, right.
But do you think, although we'd only have it for 24 hours, so we'd probably be like a toddler going, how does this thing work?
Right. I don't know. I think I could turn into an absolute menace, but I don't know. This guy, Michael Henson, is a menace, 35 years old. Prior to the act, he had been seen by witnesses pulling his pants down and swinging from a stop sign. Then he got intimate with a vehicle. Now, poor Mr. Henson has pleaded guilty to public indecency for attempting to copulate with a red van parked on a street. Court records say he was arrested in August after police confronted him while wearing gym shorts and shoes. He appeared under the influence of some type of narcotic.
I was like, okay, where is he coming? Yeah, drunk or drugs?
Police believe this contributed to him putting his penis in the front grille of the van, at which time he began humping. He communed with the van for a while before passing out in a nearby garden. Sorry. But if all the
grill,
the grill. Not even the gas.
Well, well, that's got the little nozzle thingy, so you don't put the wrong gasoline in. So maybe,
Right.
Oh,
I know.
Here's the thing. People do idiotic things from time to time, whether they're under the influence or not under the influence of things, but to do something in which you could severely damage a part of your body on a permanent basis, and then something such as a penis in which most guys take an enormous amount of pride in.
And they're hard to repair.
Yeah. They're
it's not like a broken arm.
No.
Right?
I think I would be much more protective if I had a penis. But
I'm protective of the one that I borrow. I make sure it stays out of harm's way whenever I possibly can. But of all the things to learn that you did while high, that's not a story I would look forward to hearing. Be like, what? Really?
Okay. Well, okay. Honestly, though, it didn't go after. I saw a little blurb the other day about someone who was finally turned after 3 years about having sex with their dog. And, and I'm like, I'd take someone, I'm like, it took you 3 years to turn in this person? So,
at
least, the car is not a sentient thing to some extent. So that's a handy deal. I did not see whether or not it was in Florida or not. But
they better put it on the Carfax. I'm just saying, I would want to know if I am the next person.
I think so too.
To own that I would want to know.
grill sort of messed up over here.
Yeah, there's something very wrong here. I won't ask you directly, but sexting. I won't ask you whether or not you do it, but there's been no shortage of people, Anthony Weiner, making it into the news for doing this and looking like idiots.
I don't understand it. Well, my guy doesn't have a phone, so,
He doesn't have a cell phone?
No, he's phone free.
Did he have one at his house?
No. Oh, he has a phone at his house, but
like a landline?
Yeah, landline,
Wow.
attached to the wall. Whole deal, cord deal.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah, he just doesn't feel the need to be that accessible.
So just really quick, because you've mentioned this before, let me just ask you. So, like, how do you guys like make plans and stuff? Does he call you from home? Or?
Yeah. We could, we chat enough. It's fine.
Really?
Yeah. I know where he works. There's email.
Okay. Yeah. Well, how does he get his email if he doesn't have a cell phone?
At work. Or go to the library. Or go to the library.
On an actual computer?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. Wow. That's something, wow. And he's fine.
Oh yeah.
Happy, in fact.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So,
yeah, it's just, nobody, like, it doesn't have to be, isn't like bothered. Yeah.
Yeah. So, this one family, have you heard of WhatsApp? I think it's a European kind of an Instagram sort of thing. WhatsApp. Okay. So, long story short, you got to be careful. And you can be probably, if you have an iPhone, you've seen this. You've got groups, family, when you create these groups. And can I just state for the record that I despise group texts? I hate it. My nephew, bless his heart, sent out a picture to a whole bunch of us of him and his lovely gal over the weekend.
I wish you could turn on, okay, I've seen it. That's nice. But then you have to go out and you have to exit from the group, and then everybody knows, and then you look like some sort of person that doesn't want to be involved. But you know what?
I started to hear everybody's remarks.
I started exiting from stuff immediately. I see it, that's nice, and I'm out. I'm gone.
Yeah.
And if I need to respond, I will respond in a separate thing.
Well, and there was 15 people on this text from all over the country. I didn't know most of them. I only knew 2 or 3 of the people. And it's I don't really care. And my phone, I'm trying to watch a movie and my phone just keeps going off. It was driving me absolutely bonkers. But anyways, so they got added to a family group and a guy was trying to send a picture of his penis to his wife, which, it's all good. And it actually went to his whole entire family. Sent him a picture of his junk.
Just because you can do something.
Yep.
Doesn't mean that you should. I consistently send the wrong text to, I'll be trying to text like my kid, but then my thumb will hit the bottom text on my screen. And so I'm not paying attention to the fact that I'm not texting my kid. So I'm nagging one of my employees to pick up the water bottles and feed the cat. So I think this is supposed to go to your kid. I'm oh, thank you. And I just, it's just not foolproof enough, I think.
It's terrifying, actually. And I am surprised we don't hear more about naked FaceTime. Because I've had it happen to a couple of my friends, which generally it's funny. If I don't have my clothes on, I'm not holding my phone. So I feel pretty safe in that particular arena. But I know a lot of people who,
I will read my phone in the tub. So yes, but I actually have my FaceTime turned off.
Okay. See, there you go.
So it doesn't worry you.
And you could turn it back on if you want. But yeah, I know a couple people that this has happened to, and it's pretty funny stories, honestly. Great drive time fodder, but yeah. This is kind of interesting news more on the health front. There's a pill out there if people are under care for HIV. And by the way, thanks again to the Minnesota AIDS Project group who came in not too long ago. Very informative. We'll have those guys back in anytime they want to. They're very, very well-versed in lots of things that have to do with sexual health and, making sure that you know what's going on. But there's a pill out there you may be familiar with called Truvada, and they call that the other little blue pill. And it's a daily pill that people take to prevent HIV. And it's been touted as really a miracle drug responsible for lowering HIV rates, even though in some groups...
Antiviral, prophylactic. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Well, now the National Institutes of Health has announced that they are entering the first ever global clinical trial of an injectable HIV prevention drug called cabotegravir. Okay, right? They'll call it something snappy.
They're going to have to come up with something better than that.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. The trial is taking place in 8 countries across 3 world regions. So it's going to